What is up, you guys? I want to start this video by talking in a positive manner. A lot of negativity going on the internet right now, especially in our fitness industry, as you might call it. I wanted to give a shout out to someone who deserves it more than anybody I know, and that's my friend Dave. Okay, you've probably seen Dave on the channel about 1,000 times probably. And I want you guys to actually go over to his channels, type in Dave Latito, and I want you to subscribe, and I want you to show him some love on his videos. Super strong guy. I'll link everything in the video right now. If you want to get into powerlifting, if you want to know how to get stronger, know that Dave is being surrounded by very strong individuals, so therefore that strength is rubbing off on him. He's getting super strong. I recommend you check out his channel. He's got a meet coming up in right around 6 weeks, probably a little bit under that right now, and he's going to absolutely crush it. And I want you guys to give him some love and follow him on his journey. So go check out his channel now.
Like old times.
It's Friday. That means it's back in by day. So I'm currently waiting for this company to call me, and I want to give you guys just a big announcement right now. We're now officially working with the company called Bear Grips. Now, what they are is a bunch of lifting accessories. They're a company out of Boston. We have a lot of friends that are affiliated and also working for them. Right now I have a phone call coming up within probably about 10 minutes or so, talking about possibly becoming a rep for them out in San Diego in the California West Coast area. So I have a call with my buddy from Bear Grips, my buddy Ryan, and we're gonna talk business. You guys should be super excited. So we're gonna be doing a ton of giveaways. So it's not like we're just doing all this for nothing, getting free stuff. We wanna make sure that we have every single opportunity to give back to you guys, give you guys some wrist wraps, knee sleeves, elbow sleeves, gloves, Bear Grips hats, Bear Grips shirts, bucket hats. Super exciting stuff, and we are really excited about it. We look forward to partnering with such a good company, so that means we'll have opportunities to go to expos, we'll have opportunities to travel. So if we've never made it out to you guys to see you, shake your hand in person. So it's gonna be super exciting. As this company grows, as we grow, only good things can come. We're surrounded by good people, pumped about it. You have not tried the Cotton Candy Amino Energy, I highly recommend doing so. It's probably the sweetest tasting thing I've ever tasted as far as aminos are concerned. It's also probably one of the best, so I highly recommend you give it a shot. So a lot of you guys mentioned that you like the fact that I showed a physique update. As you can tell, relaxed right now, just totally relaxed, nothing going on here. I wanna make sure you guys know the difference, because when you see people on Instagram, when you see them on YouTube, they're always at their best angles. They're always looking like super cut, super shredded. And there's been tons of articles to show you the difference between this Instagram model who was a bikini model. She takes pictures and she's a huge celebrity. And all of a sudden she took a picture of her just relaxed and it blew people away. So relaxed. And then when you get your physique down, obviously you have the right angle, so you always turn, right? You can see as you turn, it shrinks the size of my waist, flares the lat. So as you pose, you twist your body, you pull this back, pull this up, makes the chest look bigger, makes your shoulder look wider, squeeze the abs, pull out all your air, turn. And obviously it looks a lot different than when I look at you like this. Obviously, guys, you don't look shredded 24/7 unless you're taking some serious shit. You're gonna look pretty normal most of the time. That's what I look like right now. Nothing crazy. Maybe I'll get a back angle if I can. Obviously, these are really hard to do. Bye. In the hunt for a new pair of headphones without breaking my budget. Currently have these Bose ones that go in ear, $150 I think I paid for them. If you guys have a better Bluetooth option that works super well and is right around the $100 range, because I have a $100 Amazon gift card, let me know in the comments below. I've officially become basic. So right now I'm gonna pick one of these to have for breakfast because I just don't feel like cooking. Whenever I talk about protein shakes in the channel, you should always realize that I only have them when I don't wanna eat. I can't fit the calories or the protein in, and the convenience. Like, I don't rely on protein shakes. It's not like a staple in my diet. If I don't feel like cooking, if I don't have anything ready, and I need protein, I need something to eat, that's when I'll go with a protein shake. So, helps keep you full. No way, I don't believe you. What do we got here? 25 grams of protein per packet. I'm a vanilla guy, which might upset a lot of you. So we're gonna start off the morning. We did 12 ounces of almond milk in there, and we're gonna try the OptiFit, which we got from the expo. Taste test. That's actually pretty good. It's gym time.
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let me keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, of things we know.
Jeez. Look at this. It's like that lake is filled. It is just, you can't even see. It's not supposed to rain in San Diego. All right, so we're gonna do cardio in a little while just because I'm starving. So what I've shown you right here is what we did last night was we went grocery shopping. We got a bunch of ground meat. So I have a little bit of lean ground beef right here. Packaged up, that's a ½ pound of ground beef right there. And then what I always do, I just wash my hands so I have no grip, is cook rice in bulk. So I cooked a ton of rice. What I do is I have my handy dandy kitchen scale, which if you don't have one, if you're going to diet, I highly recommend getting one. So as you can see, put the meat on there. It's almost about 200 grams of ground beef, not including the Tupperware container, obviously. So we'll tear that. Just washed my hands nice and clean. And all we're gonna do for each meal, I like to do about 150 grams of rice. So I'll just take my hands because I'm a savage. Fill her on up. So 127. Boom! Yeah, it's freaking skill if I've ever seen it in my life. All right, so 150. Take that. Put them in the good microondas or microwave if you speak English or Spanish. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook you for 120. Round and round we go. So typically the way my diet's looking right now is about 5 meals a day. Well, I kind of didn't eat a lot this morning. All I had was a protein shake, so therefore I can eat more calories now that the day has gone on, and I'm also starving. And you'll notice if you don't eat consistently what your meals are during the day, so if you don't eat a steady amount, you'll notice that your cravings kick in a lot more. So as we're driving home, I'm like, oh, look at the donut place. Ooh, look at this fast food place. I could really go for that. And that's why I'm eating food right now instead of going downstairs and doing my cardio, because if I don't eat something, I am just going to cave. I know myself, I'm going to cave. I'm gonna want donuts, I'm gonna want fried chicken, I'm gonna want burgers, I'm gonna want pizza. All I'm craving right now is pizza and donuts. For the ground beef, I'm probably just gonna go with the classic sriracha sauce. That back on there. Should be set to 0. We're gonna take some of the sriracha sauce and apply. Now the nice part about sriracha is it's pretty low calorie considering it is a high amount of sodium. So we're doing about 2, let's see if we can focus. We're doing about 2 servings, so we're getting about 10 calories and a bunch of sodium, but that's okay. Not worried about sodium at this point in the diet, just worried about getting lean. As we get leaner and leaner, sodium will make a difference when you're trying to get those abs to pop, trying to get those veins to pop, because it does get trapped under the skin. You can see in my tips to increase vascularity video. Obviously I talk about that a little bit. And I'm gonna eat, because I'm starving. My baby. You know, this is kind of shameful of me, the fact that I am a coffee enthusiast and I only have a Keurig. But you gotta do what you gotta do in the meantime, and Keurigs are super convenient. The water is already hot for you, so you just engage. Rule number 1 of coffee is you always gotta drink it black. Nothing in it. You can put some low calorie or no calorie sweetener in it, but the best way is to do it black. Thumbs up if you want an Anabolic Aliens mug. Thing is ferocious. So I just wanted to wrap up this video, guys, by talking about how my diet is set up and structured. And I know a lot of you, if you've been watching the channel for a very long time, you know the way I like to set up my cuts. And the way I usually start it is with the most important macronutrient, I would say, of the 3, which is gonna be your protein. Everybody is going to be just a little bit different when it comes to protein, but the general rule of thumb, especially when you are trying to lose weight, is to make sure that you're getting at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. Not your lean body weight, just your body weight to start off your diet. You can adjust this accordingly as your diet goes on and on. Carbs and fat are both equally important in my opinion. Now, a lot of people like to just cut the carbs super early in their diet. I actually like to hold on to them because it helps preserve my lean muscle mass. That works for me, may not work for everyone. So let's talk about fat. Fat, the general rule of thumb for a healthy individual is to stay somewhere between 20 to 30% of your diet. So what I do is when I have my diet calculator set up, I put it right in the middle at 25%, and that will be adjusted based on how my bowel movements are going, which is kind of nasty, but it's a little thing I like to record basically. And another one is how satiated I am, so how full I am. And if I feel like I'm not getting full enough for my meals, I'll actually up the fat and take away from the carbs, because the carbs, depending on which carbohydrate source I'm eating, which it's been a lot of white rice, will go right through me and go out. But the more fat you consume in your diet, even though it has more calories per gram, will keep you more satiated, keep you fuller longer. Obviously you have your protein set up, you have your fat, and all the rest of the calories and grams, are to the carbs are just going to be whatever's left over. So everything just goes to carbohydrates. If you're watching the video and you saw me pack my meal, you say, Eric, where are the vegetables? So one of the weird things I do, and again, not super recommended, is I don't really log my vegetables. Now, depending on which ones I eat. So if I'm eating green leafy vegetables, you're basically weighing out paper shreds. I'm not going to put a cap on how many vegetables I eat. That just seems fucking insane to me. Like, you should never limit the amount of vegetables you eat in your diet. Like, eat as many vegetables as you can. That's going to be the healthiest part of your diet. High in fiber, high in micronutrients, just overall better for you than meat, okay? I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, but vegetables are the most important thing in your diet. Remember that, other than water. I don't log them. I'll munch on them throughout the day in between my meals to keep myself from getting too hungry. See what I did there? Okay, so it's a little bit different than what most people do. I don't just put them in with the food, because then they kind of become unbearable to eat, in my opinion, because I don't like eating vegetables, and I don't think too many people love eating vegetables, but that's besides the point. So my calories right now are, I obviously start at just below a maintenance level. So if my maintenance, let's pretend, is actually, it's probably right around 2,500 calories. I set it to 2,250, and then I taper off slowly, and I adjust accordingly as time goes on, making sure I'm weighing myself every day, taking my body fat every day, and adjusting my calories accordingly at the end of each week based on my recorded results. That was a mouthful, but if you didn't hear what I said, just repeat it back one more time. And that's what you have to do with your diet. And if you need help with stuff like that, you can always sign up on anabolicaliens.com, do your macronutrient coaching. I'll send you out a question questionnaire. I'll work through the emails with you to set up your diet, make sure you're losing or gaining the amount of weight you want without sacrificing lean muscle mass loss and not gaining too much fat if you're trying to bulk. I'm just gonna wrap up the video here now, guys. If you have any questions about anything that I do or anything you want to say to me, just leave it in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because there's going to be a lot of good quality content out. We are pumping out more and more videos, getting more and more into this YouTube game. So stay tuned for more good stuff. Sending good vibes. I'm out. See ya.